Are you looking for something more? Well, subscribe to this channel because you found it. You are human. You feel human, right? Well, science has proven that to be an illusion. When you break us down and look very closely, we are made up of photons and molecules filled with so much energy. And together, with love, I want to heal the universe through the computer via remote healing. And we are going to make a quantum energy remote healing website, which will turn into one of the largest in the world. Hello, good morning again, my friends. I had a breakthrough today that I must share. Um, it was quite an experience, and I know how I got there, and I want you to get there too if you have the same problem. Um, so I went down to meditate today, and my right leg on the outside started trembling. Now, I sometimes shake due to anxiety, but I also have a little bit of nerve damage. Um, Sometimes it's hard to differentiate where the two are coming from. All I know is I'm shaking and I don't know why. And I wanted to stop. So, well, when I began to meditate, my leg shook and it bothered me. So I did what Joe Dispenza had said that I previously remembered, and I was previously practicing like all around my body, but I concentrated it on the one center that was shaking at that time, which was my right foot. So, um, I, when my eyes were closed, I concentrated on the space around my foot. Like it was specifically my foot that was shaking. I said my leg. Apologize. It was my foot. Like it was my leg, but I could see my foot actually shaking. So I took a deep breath and I felt all the air kind of around me and brought it all focused down to the center of my foot. And I thought, oh God, here goes. Here goes nothing. And this is like a breakthrough to me because I literally put my thought on the air around my foot and it immediately stopped. It took uh, not really an effort on my part whatsoever. It just stopped. Um, in that moment, I was like, did my foot just literally stop shaking? I think it stopped shaking, but that's impossible. And I sat there for, I don't know, literally, it probably was about 10 seconds. And I had to open my eyes because I could not believe it. And I opened my eyes and it wasn't shaking. And I kind of stared at it. I know it's just a foot, but it's seriously a huge breakthrough when you think about it. To be able to calm your system down and with your mind, or however Joe Dispenza can explain it to you better, but with my mind, I was able to do that, to control my body. And I wasn't even trying to control my body. I was just concentrating on the space around it. And to tell you the truth, I didn't even have time to if you do decide to do this, when I went around my body, it wasn't really concentrating or thinking about the outside of my body. It was trying to feel it, if that makes sense. So when you do this, feel it more than thinking it and concentrating on it. But that's a better way to describe it. But any way you can do it is effective. And one thing leads to another, and the next thing you know, you'll stop shaking. I'm not saying these things are going to happen to me all the time. I'm not saying that I've reached, that point.
where I'm able to look at everything that's happening to me in this moment and react always in the way I want to react. But I'm having these very private, almost magical moments with myself. And just for a moment, I feel whole. And I really need to spread that word because I really want you to feel whole too. And anyway, this is just about a foot. So I want to deal with that quickly and easily for the people who came here for that. So bring your feelings, the outside of you, kind of down to your foot. And I just want to explain, as I was saying, that I thought it was going to take like time. I thought that it was going to take effort. I wasn't sure it was going to work. I just decided to try. I mean, I was sitting there and it's like right when I got to my foot, like the skin of my body, and it got to my foot, it just stopped. I didn't even have time to think. I didn't have time to concentrate. I barely had time to feel around it, like to recognize that I was feeling, to think about that I was feeling. I just felt it, tried to feel it. Um, and what I know is it just stopped. And I want it to stop for you too. So, regardless of the mechanics behind it, this is what I've done to make it stop. And that's what I want you to try. Okay? Thanks. And I hope you have a great day. And if you have any questions, just leave any comments and please subscribe. I want to share the things that are working for me um, to work for you to make yourself feel whole because we are the creators of our own lives. We really are. And it's like all the things I've been reading that didn't make sense. I mean, they made sense, but they didn't really make sense, are beginning to all come back to me in understanding. Good luck.